Sa ilang dekada po ng pagkakaibigan ng Pilipinas at Estados Unidos, isa po sa taon-taong pong ginagawa ng Pilipinas at Amerika, ito pong balikatan exercises kung saan magkasama pong nagsasanay at nagtutulungan ang mga sundalong Pilipino at Amerikano.
At ngayong Mayo nga ay magaganap na po ika-34 na balikatan exercises kung saan ito'y mangyayari sa loob ng halos 2 linggo at magaganap sa ilang bahagi ng Luzon. At upang mas marami pa tayong malaman tungkol dito, makakapanayan po natin ngayong araw, Lieutenant Lizelle Vidalion, Philippine Navy, and Major Kim Gebke of the U.S. Marine Corps, Public Information Officers, Balikatan Exercises 2018. Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to Bagong Pilipinas. Have a seat, please.
Kamusta?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. All right, so we are excited about this Balikatan Exercises 2018. What are the focus now for this year's Balikatan, ma'am?
Good morning, Dayan and Fifi. Good morning, Pilipinas, and to all our televiewers. Of course, this year's Balikatan is focused on the interoperability training event between your armed forces of the Philippines and the U.S. Armed Forces. And of course, we would like, this activity is have 3 parts. We have simulation scenario event, which is the planning process is tested, and of course we have training events for the major services, and of course we have civic action activities.
And I heard that you've been with the Balikatan exercises on the last 4 years, right?
Well, it actually wasn't the last 4 years. It was back from 2005 to 2009.
Which 4 Balikatan exercises happened during that time, right?
Yes.
And how was that so far on your experience on the Balikatan exercises?
Well, I'll tell you, my first Balikatan exercise was so good, I asked to come back for the next 3 years. So it was a great experience, and one thing I really got out of it was lasting friendships. It's that interoperability that Lieutenant Vidalion talked about that's fantastic.
Okay, Major Gebke, why do you think it is important for us, for the forces of the Philippines and the United States to work together?
Well, so a big part of Balikatan is just making sure that we're prepared for any contingency that might happen, any crisis that might happen. And the thing about a crisis is you don't know when. You don't know when it's going to happen. So by training together every year as often as we can, it helps us become a more cohesive team so that we can respond to any issue that comes up.
All right.
And of course, ma'am, sa part po natin, ang Pilipinas kasamang US, meron tayo ilang mga na-integrate dito, like for example, the assets, the technologies. Tell us more about that.
Of course, as I mentioned, the Balikatan, we have three exercises.
Scenarios,
but of course, we focus on the civic action activities wherein we would like to empower the local populace, especially in northern Luzon. We do...
what are the activities that we're doing?
For
the civic humanitarian civic action.
Yeah, okay. We started building classroom mid-April. The groundbreaking was mid-April, and then we of course have training on community health engagement. We conduct basic CPR, first aid to empower our local populace, and of course we have spiritual enhancement activities with our military priest.
Okay, so Lieutenant Vidalion, ang maganda rin dito sa Balikatan exercises, hindi lang ito limitado doon sa mga forces ng Philippines at US, kasi you also involve the local communities.
Yes, ma'am. Especially with those civic actions that we started last April, ma'am.
And of course, ma'am, tingin niyo ba itong Balikatan exercise na ito ay talagang relevant pa rin sa atin? And to you, sir, do you think these Balikatan exercises are really relevant to us and to the society as well?
Oh, without question. Because as I mentioned before, when a crisis happens, you don't know when it's going to happen.
Okay.
So that's why you have to train constantly to be prepared when there's an issue, you need to be prepared, and that's really what Balikatan helps us do.
Right, so Major Gebke, I understand that also Australia and Japan will be joining the Balikatan exercises this year.
Oh, you're absolutely right. There's about 8,000 individuals that are taking part total in Balikatan, about 5,000 AFP, about 3,000 US, and Australia is contributing 60 individuals, and Japan about 20.
And on the 3 things that you told us a while ago, the 3 scenarios, we have the simulation part, the operation activities, and of course the humanitarian civic action. So ano po, baka yung mga tao po may mga gusto pong malaman, further know about this 3, ma'am. Can you further explain to us this 3?
Okay, so this year, we are committed to training together because we think that kapag po train tayo properly, we can help other people more. And then of course, we would like to encourage yung people po in Northern Luzon to take part in these activities. Especially for them, we have still activities lined up for them until May 18 po.
Okay. Now, I would just like to go back doon sa ating naging tagumpay sa Marawi City. Kasi naging, kumbaga, learning din natin doon, yung patungkol sa urban warfare. And can we put that on the table now in balikatan exercises? I mean, can the U.S. forces learn from us, from our experience in our success in Marawi City, Lieutenant?
Hopefully this year we can share our expertise or what we have experienced in Marawi to our U.S. counterpart. And of course, they have something to share with Filipino counterpart nowadays. And this year, we also have training in military operations in urban terrain like what we did in Marawi. And hope we will enhance the tactics, techniques, and procedures so that we can apply it even more better this year.
And of course, it's as I understand, you told us a while ago that in mid-April ay nagsimula na po itong construction. But the mismong balikatan exercises would start on May 7 to 18. So ano pa yung ilang mga inaasahan pa rin na ating mga kababayan on these balikatan exercises? Or what are we expecting more on these balikatan exercises for this year?
What are we expecting more?
I mean more, aside from the these scenarios, do we have other activities that just going to be involved also with the people on the communities as well?
Well, we have, as far as involving the communities, our main things are the civic action programs taking place in Northern Luzon, which includes building 5 schools and the health engagements that Lieutenant Vidalian mentioned.
Like, for example, health engagements, the CPR, the first aid, the hygiene as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the AFP have been great as far as us working together and involving us in those local communities for community relations events, visiting local schools, and really getting to know the culture a lot.
Okay. So, parang ang nangyayari din dito, no, Lieutenant Vidalion, parang kunwari talagang may nangyayaring isang insidente, tapos may simulation talaga kung paano gagalaw ang forces ng US at Pilipinas.
Yes, Miss Diane, there are fictional scenarios, especially during the simulation event, wherein the planners or the leadership of the armed forces of the Philippines and the US will be trained on how to effectively command and control forces so that they can be deployed efficiently and effectively when crises occur.
All right, so good luck to all your activities for the Balikatan Exercises 2018. And of course, we thank the forces from our Philippines and the forces from the United States. And we look forward the continuous growing friendship between the two countries. Marami pong salamat sa pagsama sa aming ngayong umaga, Lieutenant Cristel Vidalion and Major King.
Salamat.
Thank you.